The antidote to anger, the unlit torch. You can't burn someone with an unlit torch. This simple image holds a profound truth about the nature of our negative emotions. We often feel anger as a fire ready to spread destruction. But what if that fire simply isn't lit? Anger is energy, a potent force we all possess. However, energy without intention, without ignition, is inert. It is the spark, the intent, that transforms potential into power. Without that spark, the torch remains only wood and shadow. When you feel rage, you believe you are preparing to strike someone else. But the unlit torch cannot reach across the room to scorch another. It only burns the hand that grips it. Anger consumes your focus, your breath, your peace. The target remains untouched by the heat you generate. What is the spark? In anger, the spark is judgment and reaction. But without the proper fuel, even a spark dies instantly. Your opponent's actions are merely the wood. Your reaction is the ignition source. Choose dry kindling, and you burn. Choose dampness, and you remain cool. Choose not to strike the match. To disarm anger, you must first set down the torch. Stop holding the potential for destruction. The moment you consciously refuse to strike the flame is the moment you become free. See the event, acknowledge the heat, but refuse the ignition sequence. This intentional pause is the space where wisdom lives. It is the Zen antidote. In a world that constantly demands reaction, choosing stillness is rebellious. Not having fire is not weakness, it is disciplined strength. When you realize you hold only unlit wood, the illusion of danger dissolves. It cannot burn them. But it burns you, moment by moment, as you waste your energy maintaining the potential. Holding anger is like holding hot coals, waiting for the other person to get burned. The only victim of your unlit flame is the carrier. If you keep waiting for the fire, you just suffer in the dark. Release the wood, and you release the suffering. The true antidote is recognizing that you always hold the matchbox. You are the decision maker for ignition. If you choose not to strike, the external situation remains just wood. Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the refusal to participate in combustion. Be the master of your own potential fire. Imagine someone shouts harsh words at you, intending to provoke. In that moment, you feel the urge to grab your torch and strike back. But you remember, the torch is unlit. Their words are just wood being thrown at you. They hold no inherent flame. If you do not strike, the exchange ends with their wood hitting the floor. No fire, no burn, just silence and reclaimed energy. If you refuse to strike the match, where does the anger go? It settles, it festers, it becomes the coal you carry. The fuel you save from striking another person is now burning your own spirit. True mastery means not only refusing to burn others, but also extinguishing the heat before it lodges within you. Practice the pause. Breathe in the situation, but breathe out the reaction. When provocation arises, visualize the torch in your hand. Then, deliberately, examine its weight. Note that it is only wood. Feel the absence of heat. Celebrate the lack of fire. This conscious recognition strips the anger of its illusionary weapon status. Your greatest power is refusing the fight you were never meant to lose. Even the most flammable wood requires a match, an oxidizing agent, and time. Your life is not defined by the materials others throw at you. It is defined by which tools you choose to use. If you choose to ignite it, you achieve nothing except self-immolation. The external world moves on, unmoved by your conflagration. Burn yourself out, or live in the cool light of detachment? Remember this parable. You cannot burn someone with an unlit torch. Choose stillness,